Hey everybody, Chad at Turner's Warehouse, and today I thought it would be a perfect day to open up and check out this Easy Wood Easy Chuck because I'm wearing my Easy Wood t-shirt, so it couldn't have been any better planned. So what I'm gonna do here, I've never even seen one of these in person. I was talking to Chris and Christy over at Easy Wood, and they were like, you gotta check out this chuck, it's awesome. And I kind of already knew it was awesome, but I just didn't wanna pull the trigger. They were nice enough to send one over for me to check out and play with a little bit, so I can kind of show you exactly what I find out. So let's open this sucker up. All right. Owner's manual, nice. Who needs that though? Okay, right off the bat, look at this. I was reading about this. It's the double wood worm screw. So you got two sizes on one, and I like this nice beefy center for putting it in the chuck. Got the chuck. We got the removal tool for the jaws, I believe. We got the key. All right, we got our stop screws. And they even come with a spindle washer. That's nice. So actually, I'm going to keep these in the box so I don't lose them. Don't want to get them parts lost or mixed up. But here, I mean, let's go right to it. The main thing, oh, look at that. Like, quick adjustment. Main thing I want to see, how easy are these jaws to take off? Because I've got a bunch of chucks and they're fine, except they suck when you go to change the jaws. And this is the easy jaw removal. So let's try this out. So I guess you just push this in. Oh boy. Look at that. Oh, that's very cool. So when you push in on this here, it comes through the bottom, which pushes on this plate, and that allows the pin to release and slide the jaw out. So I would imagine, once you know how to do this, well, I guess I just learned, I would imagine you could do this very quick. Yeah, okay. So you just gotta have equal pressure. Push on that and just slide. Wow, that is cool. And then I would imagine the best part is, oh, did you hear that? Just snaps right into place. So if you already have one of these chucks, you're probably not impressed with this because you've been using it, but as a guy who never had one of these, this is pretty cool. I like that fast scrolling too. So let's see what else they brought or sent along here. We got a faceplate ring, which I am a huge fan of. Oh, look at that, they even include some screws. Probably the right kind of screw so you don't have breakage issues. Faceplate ring, if you haven't used them, they're awesome because instead of a worm screw, you can just put your chuck, oh, I don't even need to use it, I can do this. You put your chuck all the way closed, put the ring on it, tighten it up, and boom, your piece is mounted with that dovetail on your faceplate, which is pretty great. All right. That's very useful with the big worm screw. Now this is the other thing. 4-prong easy jaw center. I like the idea of this because you don't have to change to a different tool. You can just leave your chuck on. Hope they didn't need the packaging back on this. Yeah, look at that. Fits right into your forejaw. Oh yeah. And then it turns your, if you've never held a chuck and tried to put something in, it's much more difficult than it is on the lathe. But look at that, then it turns your chuck into your prong center. Very cool. And it's spring loaded. Very nice. So that's your 4-prong. And then they sent along a multi-spur. It's a Christmas morning. Multi-spur. And that looks just as cool. Also spring-loaded center, nice. You can adjust it, it looks like. And I'm assuming, and I didn't read anything, but I'm assuming you can adjust the spring tension on this screw on the back, which is really cool. So you just stick that sucker in there, and boom, you got a multi-center, and you can do all that without changing your chuck. So I think the next logical step in this is to put some wood on this and turn it. You can see the water seeping out the side. So I can't sand and finish this because it's literally, I just cut the log yesterday. I didn't cut it down yesterday, but I cut the bowl blank out. But you could see the water coming out of it from spinning. So we could let it dry a little while, see how bad it warps, and then we could finish turning it and sanding it, thin it out a little, but it may or may not ever happen.